legacy, family, current household, family tree video, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, this is for the month of December, but this was filmed in November. So hopefully I remember to put my Christmas intro in ahead of the video. So this lovely lady here who's fast asleep is the, oh, I can't remember where she is. Hang on. Fourth heir of the family. This is Sasha Hall. She is currently 98 years old. She's an animal enthusiast, loves the outdoors, vegetarian, natural conservationist, because she completed the country caretaker aspiration. She's responsible, she's frugal, has a super green thumb, happy toddler, and a collector. And she's doing the freelance botanist. But her ex-husband, who is living here with his wife, because I need their gravestones for the family legacy, I'll explain more later. He is 100 days old, so most likely, and his age bar is glowing. As you can see, he's most likely going to die. He is Theodore Skolton. He is gloomy, glutton, active. So I'm going to go through all their traits and stuff and who they are, and then I'll go through the family tree. Now, a lot of culling has happened in my game, sadly. So, this is Theodore's wife and Sasha's cousin. I will try and explain that best I can in a bit, but let's go through this. So, Elena has literally just aged up to an elder. She is 93 days old. She is creative, a foodie, and romantic. And then we have one of the many partners of the current heir, Hayden Yamaguchi, which Yamaguchi is Japanese. I hope I pronounced that right. I don't know if I pronounced that right. He has 10 days until he's an adult. He's a genius, outgoing, and a bro. And the current heir that I'm working on right now is Luna, who is right next to him. Luna has red hair, but she's dyed it multiple colours. Luna has 12 days until she's an adult. She's romantic, self-assured, outgoing, incredibly friendly, morning sim, and beguiling. She has beguiling, night owl, and a player because she just completed the serial romantic aspiration. She also has good manners and responsible and alluring. And she has many different partners, as you can see. So, yeah. And then we have Theodore and Elena's daughter, who is Luna's half-sister. Sorry, she's on the top bunk here. This is Kay. I did not name her, the game named her. Kay Branch. She's a loner, recycled disciple, and squeamish. She is currently waiting for her boyfriend, and you'll her boyfriend age up. You'll recognize her boyfriend's name because of The Sims 2. Somebody recreated the family, and I just put them in my world, and they just happen to be dating. But she's currently a young adult, and as you can see, he's a teen, so we're waiting on him to age up at the moment. And then last but least in this household right now is Maple. She has literally just aged up to a child as well. So she has 14 days until she is a teen. She is proper and a happy toddler, and she likes the colour green. So from Maple, we will go up to the family tree. There has been a lot of culling on the family tree, so I cannot tell you who's missing. However, I have done many videos on this family, so I can tell you who the heir on the second generation is. Not the heir. I can tell you who the heir is, but that's not what I'm going for. I can tell you who the missing person is right here. So, but he did have more than one kid. So this showing one kid here is wrong. I think he had, hang on, let me see. I think he had 4 altogether. Yes, he had 4. Because the oldest had 5, he had 4, and she had 3. So, yeah. So the founder of this family was Eleanor Hall. She married Jack Vivriel. Obviously, Jack had his 3 previous children as well. So, yeah. Together, they had 3 kids. Oliver, who married... his wife's been called as well. I think her name was Melissa Hermans, something like that. I think so. I can't remember. You're gonna have to look at the previous ones. Actually, I had the book. I have my book. Book of the family's partners and stuff. So maybe I'll help you with all this. Okay, so Oliver's partner was Zena Helen Hermans. So his wife was Zena. And the oldest, I believe, is Marissa. Yes, Marissa's the oldest. It was Marissa, Vivian, Miranda, Venkat, and Michelle. The brother that's missing was called Timothy, and Timothy married Blair Ray. So I believe the only one that the tree kept is his youngest, Megan. Yeah. But their children were Jolie Way, I can't pronounce that for some reason. Karina, Bo, and Megan. So that's, Megan is the youngest of that. So yeah, so it was Oliver, Timothy, and then the youngest, Kyra, please. Yay, okay, her husband's still there, but that's because I've got his tombstone, so I keep him in check. So Kyra married Alma. Together they had 3 children. Pardon me. They had Eve, Eden, no, it was Eve, Levi, then Eden. That's their birth order. So, Eve is the heir. I'll explain Eve more in a minute, but I will go through Levi first for you. So, Levi married Michaela Branch, and Michaela and Levi had 4 children. Together they had Lauren, he's the oldest, and then they had twins, Garrett and Cullen, and then they had Elena. And we know that Theodore and Elena had Kai together. And then Eden, we'll go for Eden. So Eden had 3 children with Mason Winter. Mason's tree has been partly culled, but also it's not connected anymore. So I will talk to you more about Mason's family in a minute. So Mason and Eden had Allison, Matilda, and Haley. Haley is the youngest of that generation. So we'll go to Eve now. So Eve's story is a little bit more complicated. So, please don't say I thought so. Okay, that was good. Eve married Corinne, however, they're both polyamorous, and there was another lady in their relationship to Alyssa. When Corinne passed away, those two got married, but they each had a child each with Eve. And Corinne is the twin sister of Michaela, so there's quite a bit of interesting family law there. And then Victor married Sydney, who has sadly passed away now, and they had 2 children together, Tara, who's the oldest, and Herbert. And Sasha is the current heir of the family. Well, not current heir. Her time's coming is what I meant to say. My brain's is not working. So Sasha has had 3 children. This is birth order. Bill, Luna, and April. April is a half sibling to Luna and Bill, and I will go for that now. So as I said, Sasha's was originally married to Theodore, but Sasha's dream of being a farmer got in the way. Theodore didn't like it, didn't want to help, didn't want to do anything, didn't want to do anything with the farm. Sasha spent too much doing the farming stuff. He got frustrated. They started to argue, and then they broke. He divorced her right on the spot, saying, "I'm not doing this." And then that same day, he met Elena, and they hit it off, and they had Kay, and it took Sasha a little bit, but then she remarried to Jamal Winter, who is Mason Winter's younger brother or older brother. Pretty sure it's younger though. This is the part of the family tree that he was called off. So there's Jamal. Jamal is twin to Terry, and then there's Jade, and then of course Mason would be on this row here too, but he's not for some reason. So yeah. So Sasha and Jamal had April together. So I'm gonna go through this tree right now. So Bill married Amaya Briscoe. Amaya is a twin to Cheyenne, identical twins. And then we have Jake and Kristen. These were downloaded off the tree, most likely. That's what I tend to do, so I have more people to mix with the family. And then so Bill and Amaya had Adula. Again, I did not name their children, and Eliza. Luna's the one I'm in control of. Kay hasn't had any children yet, but April has got married to Chris, and they have had Corey and Liberty. Again, I didn't name them. And then we have Luna, who, as I said, has had a child with Hayden, and Hayden's parents are Tana and Saya. So that's basically the tree, and if you haven't realized already, Maple is the 6th generation of this family. I do have the Plumbob Tree app, and I'm using this for the family. I think they're under Hall family on the Plumbob Tree app. I'll try and remember to put the link in this video, but yeah, I've been working on that every step of the way, and this is our current generation. When Bo Broke has aged up, Kai will get married to him and have her own children, hopefully 2, I don't know, but I have decided that Maple is going to be an only child. So yeah, that is the Hall legacy so far. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!